Hi guys, I wanna teach you now something different. Maybe you haven't ever heard about it. But let's take Finnish here. So you there, take your Finnish now, in your arms. Okay. And with your Finnish, start doing something. For example, think, how could I say I like in Finnish? Okay, minä tykkään. Okay, I like. And then try to think, okay, I like milk, I like coffee, I like apples. And then start translating those words. Minä tykkään omenasta, kahvista, maidosta. Try to find those words and use your phone, laptop. Translate those words. Like right now, you can do it. You have your Finnish there. So it's everywhere, it's in your hands, use your phone, just speak and try to find those words. I do that with French language, when I open the door, I'm thinking, how could I say this in French language? When I switch off the light, I think, how would I say this? And how would I conjugate verbs? And so I wanna tell you that you are learning Finnish. So try to, everything you do, try to think it's like, okay, this is how I say it in my language. So how would I say this in Finnish? So don't you might have some limitations there. Like you might think, okay, I just take one Finnish class every Thursday. So on Thursday I will have my 1 hour session with Finnish. No, try to take it with you. Like when you put your hand here, try to think, how could I say this in Finnish? Laitan, okei, laittaa, okei, laitan käden. Where? Päähän, pään päälle, otsalle. Find those words. It doesn't take long when you just translate those words. First do it like, okay, use your own language and then translate it and you say it like, okay, laitan käden pään päälle. Okay. Nousen ylös sohvalta. Okay. I got up. Okay. Nousen ylös. Okay. I'm eating. Okay. How to say it in Finnish? I'm eating. Morning routines you have. Try to translate them in your head. And when you have this thing you don't know, just take your phone or use your laptop and quickly check, okay, how to say this. And you have your Google Translator there. You can easily survive. So try to do these things, because I think it helped me when I started to speak French to my children or my child when she was born. I used Google and I was like, how to say this and that in French. I knew a lot, of course. I had studied a little bit then, like almost 5 years ago. I knew a little bit, but then I used Google and I got lots of new words, and I didn't speak perfectly. Today I definitely speak better than that then. But I used this method. I took French with me, with my phone and with my laptop. It was here, When I brushed my teeth, I checked it many times on Google, how to say this in French. And then next day I was brushing my teeth and I was like, okay, I'm saying this in French. And then how to say this to my kid. And nowadays it's so easy. I can speak French and I can say many things. But the first thing was that I really used my phone, my Google, And nowadays I use a lot of chat GPT. I talk with it, and because I don't have anyone to talk, the, I, but like that's one kind of strategy to improve your language. Like you can take your Finnish wherever you are. You don't need to live in Finland, or you don't need to have a Finnish friend next to you. You can have your phone and everything, and you can make those little sentences. When you're riding a bike, you might think, okay, how I can say this in Finnish. Driving your car, how can I say this in Finnish? Brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, eating, running, walking, I did, how to say those different kind of things. So try to have Finnish with you. I think that's clear. I think you got the point. But but many times I hear that people people say they learning Finnish, but then I ask, so how you learn it? And then I'm like, but I would have ideas for you. You should do maybe some different kind of things. Like like it doesn't enough if you study once a week, 1 hour. So you can learn a lot in 5 minutes if you do many kind of things. Routines. You wake up, you walk, and you cook or whatever you do. You can quickly translate those things, and even better if you write them down. So you can write down your morning routines, and then you can read them, and it's always there with you. And then suddenly you start noticing that, oh, okay, now I don't need my notebook anymore. I can say this. And then you really can check those things on ChatGPT. Like previous video I said about it. I have tested with French. And then I have some friends I'm asking, is this all okay to say this way? And normally it is like, yeah, it is. And we have technology here to help us. We don't need to think about this. Okay, I need to go to school to study languages. I need a teacher. No, we don't need a teacher anymore. If you are like you have these, so you can you can kind of start doing your own things and study by yourself. You know, you can learn, but of course motivation. It's a key also. And then but that's very good thing. It worked for me very well with French language. That I do something, and then okay, what do I say when I put socks on? So, or jeans on, or how to say this in French? And even I have read that thing, or being in a class and teacher had told me how to say it. But actually, I believe strongly that we learn our languages. We learn by doing and being in a situation where it's happening. If you're reading a book and you fill the gaps, has, have, or should, what it is. But when you do the same things in real life, in real situations, you know, like if you learn, like, this is a bicycle, this is a bicycle. Okay, you have a book and you have a teacher there. Okay, this is a bicycle, this is a car, this is. But when you are somewhere with a car, with a bicycle, and then you can use your Google translator or whatever, or maybe you have a Finnish friend there and saying, this is a car, tämä on auto, tämä on polkupyörä, mennään, minä ajan autoa. And it's a different kind of way of learning, like acquisition, acquiring things. You understand from the context. But I will suggest you to and recommend that try that thing. Whatever you do, you breathe, you start breathing. Okay, what is this in Finnish? How to say? What is you do this? You okay? What is this in Finnish? And then just translate it. If you do this many times a day, if you do this many times a day, so try to find it. How to say this in Finnish? Okei, minä otan silmälasit pois päästä. Okei, mä laitan silmälasit päähän. Mä laitan silmälasit takaisin. Okay, try to find and then start using it. Write somewhere Finnish forums, or if there are Finnish forums or something like that. So it's, I don't know, but I found it very useful. This kind of method. This is one I haven't talked about this a lot. But like I remember many years ago with French language, I did it and I'm still doing it. But I don't need to do that much because I know a lot. But then when I face new things, I will find out like, okay, how to say if I do this and that in French or in Finnish. So what does it mean? Like, yeah. But okay, hey, thanks for watching and then happy learning. Okay, cheers, take care, cheers.